All of a sudden, we hear all of them yelling and screaming in disgust, and then
Simba, no!
And then like my dad's like, it's one of yours, it's one of yours, and then they're all like, I don't have my period. Do you have your period? And everyone's talking about it, and then I look at my girlfriend, and she is white in the face because she just realizes it's her tampon that my dog just displayed to the entire fucking house.
Doesn't matter, whatever. This type of food poisoning made me shit for 3 days.
Your whole hockey team watched the OC.
Yeah. Just boys being boys, baby.
Friendship.
Huh?
It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Can I suck on it?
Please don't. And we're back.
Branded.
Friendship.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Oren.
How's it going, man?
Good, man. You?
I'm good. I'm in a good mood.
What'd you do today?
I did a lot of sleeping.
Yeah?
I slept until like noon 30, I think, or something
Fuck,
like that.
man. That's good.
I think like twice in a row. Yesterday too. I slept till like noon 30.
Stop fidgeting with that shit.
Noon 30.
Okay, yeah, you're talking weird. I get it. It's a joke.
And yeah, I'm very rested.
Yeah?
Yeah, you?
I tried to take a nap today while watching This Is the End, the Jay Baruchel, Seth Rogen apocalypse movie. But
that movie's so much funnier than it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you know what though? I only liked the first like half hour, and then I was like, all right, that's enough. This should have been like an hour long, Netflix off, whatever.
I don't know, really. Last time I saw it, it made me laugh. All
It was
the way
funny.
through.
The demon had a huge cock. That was a great bit.
Isn't that great?
It was good stuff.
Jonah Hill's funny the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His role, like them just making fun of themselves, is very funny. It's
Yeah.
just, and it was completely came out of left field for me.
Yeah, no, it was definitely. I definitely enjoyed the party scenes a lot, like Michael Cera being a cokehead, slapping Rihanna on her ass and stuff. That was good stuff.
Yeah, Michael Cera's funny in it.
Yeah,
Michael Cera, what's his name?
Michael Cera.
Michael
The
Cera.
thing I said right the first time.
I don't always listen when you talk.
Right. I also
thinking about my next genius thought.
Yeah, of course. We also tried to go to IKEA today, but there was a lineup around the building.
Who's we? You?
My girlfriend
your
and
mother?
I. Yeah, me and my mommy. We have our special Sunday. She said if I can skip church if I go to IKEA with her every Sunday.
What is the point of going to IKEA?
The meatballs, baby.
Yeah, no. Besides the meatballs, because I don't know if you know this,
What?
but they have everything is on this thing called the internet, and you can buy all their items on the internet.
Yeah, but they have $60 shipping.
You can go pick it up.
Yeah, but there's a lineup around the building.
It's much less than if you went through the whole. You know how long
I
it
like
does?
the process.
Yeah, exactly.
I
You
like
have nothing
tell
better
me
to
where
do.
to go.
So
Yeah,
just say
Sunday
that.
and it's quarantine. What do you mean I got nothing? Of course I got nothing else better to do.
Exactly. So just say that. Just be like, I want to go because I have nothing better to do. And
That's
my life
exactly
now.
what it
I
was.
spend a day at IKEA, and that's exciting.
It would have been great. Instead, I went to the mall and I had
the
a
mall.
souvlaki
Who
poutine,
says
baby.
the mall
Well,
when you
okay,
live in Montreal?
I went to Fairview Shopping Center in Point Claire.
The only the mall is the Cavendish Mall, and
No,
the
shut
only
the
people
fuck
that
up.
say that are the old Jewish.
I went to
people.
the mall. You need to know which one specifically?
Well, because there is no the mall. A mall.
I went to
a mall.
Okay, fine. I went to a mall. If you're from the West Island, if you're our listener from Kirkland, Quebec.
Yeah. Well, we had a few.
We have a few from Kirkland. We went to the mall. You bitch.
You fucking bitch.
And I bought more
son.
sweatpants that match sweatshirts I already own, so I can have more unicolored.
Was that gray? A lot of gray.
No, I bought green sweatpants, army green, to go with my army green sweatshirt.
So you're just in like what looks like
I want to look
a velvet suit, but really
exactly.
it's just sweatpants.
Yeah, exactly. I want to be able to go to the to butcher's shop and he knows exactly what I want. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
okay.
just look at me in the eyes, like, oh yeah, prosciutto, baby. Yeah.
Okay, because Italians wear sweatsuits a lot.
Yeah. Italians and Russians.
The Russians don't wear sweats. Yeah,
They wear
do.
Adidas, man.
Adidas. Yeah, I guess so.
They wear Adidas with a little hole on the ass because they're always squatting, so it's ready to shit, ready to go, a little poop shoot.
Dude, it's only like the white Jews that had such balls walking around all day in sweatpants, as if like they go out in root sweatpants. Roots.
You mean in high school or just past high school as well?
In high school, but past high school too. It's all about these root sweatpants that they cost like $100 million for a pair of sweatpants that are nice and comfy. Nice. But for some reason these guys think it's okay to just wear them out.
Yeah.
And like your dick is showing and everyone's uncomfortable and it's stupid. Dress up. You know, like when you're leaving the house, you don't wear pajamas. It's stupid.
Yeah.
There's this one comedian.
Oh yeah.
Who wears
I was thinking
sweatpants
about
all
him.
the time. And he's the last comedian that should be wearing sweatpants, and he's not a white Jewish guy. He's the literal opposite of it. I'm talking about RPW.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And he
I
wears,
thought you were talking about Samson.
No, I'm not talking about Samson.
Okay.
He does it too, but I'm talking about this one. There's this one comedian who wears black sweatpants sweatpants, and he like literally the outline of his dick is all you can see, and it's not even anything to be too proud of.
So that's what that's what I was gonna say is that like I wore sweatpants in high school because I went from uniform my whole life to one day going to public school where I was allowed to wear sweatpants. So I started wearing sweatpants, but then I looked down my first day of school. I'm like, everyone can see my dick,
Right.
you know. But then I'm looking around and every other guy's wearing sweatpants. Everyone else, you can see everyone's dick. Like all times, you can see their dicks.
I took an acting class once. That's where all this comes from. Okay, all this talent that you see.
Yeah, their posture.
Everything that pours out of me.
Yeah.
So I took this class, and in it there was always an exercise at the beginning, which is the worst part of any. It's like when you know I can't do this. Why I can't do improv a lot is because they have these exercises where you have to like breathe and lie down and like take your fucking socks off for no reason.
Walking around in circles and just they shout a feeling and you have to do it. And
Oh
it's like,
my god!
I don't.
I don't fucking hate that shit. Like it's impossible for me to take that seriously.
Anger.
And
do
so,
it, Oren. Anger.
grrr.
Oh, you got it, baby. You got the part.
Shut the fuck up. Anger is the one that I could probably do.
Yeah, you
off
know
the
what?
top,
Yeah,
no
just
problem.
start yelling at the fucking instructor.
Yeah, and so we always had to wear sweats in that like environment.
Why?
'Cause
Who
we
was
had-
it was a convicted pedophile?
Yeah, exactly. No, but it wasn't. We were in. It was university.
Okay.
It was at Concordia at Loyola campus.
It was the Weinstein School of Acting.
Yeah, and you mean Epstein?
Both.
The whole time I was very self-conscious about the idea that my penis was showing because like I knew it kind of was.
Yeah.
But then eventually you're like, dude, everyone's wearing sweatpants.
Yeah.
It's like so stupid that you think for some reason yours makes a difference. And eventually I did start. I was weird in the class, but I started making some friends.
Yeah,
and
you got comfortable wearing your thong instead of your Sunday underwear.
Exactly. I like the rough cotton against the
Yeah.
tip, and then so I think it was like the end of class, like the end of the semester. We were all having a beer and we were all talking, getting tipsy, and then someone just said, "And who's been staring at Oren's dick this whole fucking this whole semester with his dick popping out of his fucking sweatpants?" And everyone was like, "Yeah, it's been ridiculous. We didn't want to say
What the
anything."
fuck?
And I was like, "What the fuck are you telling me?"
What about you guys?
I was like, apparently mine was worse, and I was right when I was looking down. When I was like, I should be self-conscious about that. Everyone was like, yes, you should.
So
What the fuck
all
was
your
that about?
instincts are correct. By
Yeah,
the way.
I think because it's not very big, so it just pops out. You know what I mean? It's like
I don't want to know.
I think when it curves down, it blends into everything.
What do you mean
else.
curves down? You mean like a normal dick?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
You-
No, my penis doesn't curve down. It's like a gargoyle on a perch. You know, at all times. It's just,
Nice.
yeah, thank you. very much.
Gargoyle on a perch.
Yeah, I like
That's a good episode title. We got it in the first 7 minutes. Episode's over, baby. We're done.
Yeah, man.
That's a gross start to the episode. I'm about to make it grosser.
I dare you, sir.
Okay, so I've told you before about the school in my neighborhood that's now like a housing co-op. It's like an old 100-year-old like high school that's now like a housing co-op. Okay.
Yes, I do
And
remember.
so it rained a little bit this week, and we were walking the dog after the rainfall, and in front of the school, my dog kind of like my girlfriend's holding her, and the dog's like lunging for something on the sidewalk and starts eating it. Yeah. And my girlfriend has to obviously we don't want the dog to choke on this. We don't know what this is.
Yeah.
My girlfriend grabs it out of her mouth, throws it on the grass, and her hands smell disgusting. She goes back home to wash her hands. I finish the walk with the dog. The next day, we go on the same walk. It's our little route, and I noticed that what the dog put in her mouth was a used maxi pad.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
That is amazing. That is the best thing ever.
The best thing was that the initial walk where the dog started eating it,
Yeah.
there were guys like smoking a joint on the stoop in front of the school,
Yeah.
just laughing their fucking asses. I was laughing too. We're all laughing, but
Yeah.
they were laughing for a different reason. They knew what the fuck that thing was.
Right. Oh my god.
It was so fucking disgusting.
That
dude.
is vile. There's so many. First of all, it's like, why is someone just discarding that in the
I
middle?
think it was like
the
one of the
street.
girls that lives in there because they're like some of them are like I think not orphans but like 17-year-olds who don't live at home anymore because they've had a hard family
orphans
life.
and they're discarded tampons.
No,
Everyone
I
knows that in Oliver Twist, all over the streets of England, there were discarded tampons everywhere.
I think it's like a lot of like people who come from broken homes or like and just don't have a place to stay, so it's like $200 a month to live there.
I bet you it's a
rent-wise.
garbage that fucking got loose and someone fucking ate it, and then
The guys on the perch made me think they knew
Who
what
it
that
was.
Yeah, they knew like that's fucking Cassidy's or whatever the fuck, you know?
Cassidy.
And their gross fucking maxi pads all over the place.
that
And then they're
is
just watching dog after dog.
fucking
eating.
my when I was dating a girl back in high school, and we were chilling in in my room, which was in the basement, and I had a dog back then, a Cocker Spaniel named Simba.
Yeah.
And Simba used to like eat things all the time from the garbage, and he was like went up to my living room where my entire family pretty much was. Both my sisters, even my mother, my father, they were all just hanging around, and all of a sudden we hear all of them yelling and screaming in disgust. And then
Simba, no!
And then like my dad's like, it's one of yours. It's one of yours. And then they're all like, I don't have my period. Do you have your period? And everyone's talking about it. And then I look at my girlfriend and she is white in the face because she just realizes it's her tampon that my dog just displayed to the entire fucking house. So amazing. My dog was into those gross things like snotty
Well, because it
Kleenexes.
smells like if you open your mouth near a dog, that dog's nose will be inside your mouth because it smells great to them, you know. And I'm sure it's the same thing for the mouth of the underneath, you
So
know.
you know how fucking dumb a dog is. You put a bloody tampon near a cat's face and it'll fucking kill you. It'll literally
You
scratch
put it in front of a dog, it's like this is a county fair, baby.
Thank you, sir.
Where's
Thank
the
you, sir.
Ferris wheel? Where's the rides?
What did I do to deserve this?
Can I get a deep fried Twinkie to wash this down with? This is the greatest day of my life.
That's fucking amazing. That's so awful that she knew that she had to know that.
So it's not over. The dog, I think this is unrelated to the tampon, to the maxi pad in the mouth.
Okay.
But the dog, we're all laying on the couch, my girlfriend and I and the dog, and she just gets up out of nowhere and just starts sniffing her ass so hard.
Okay.
And we're like, okay, she's getting old, maybe she had an accident on the couch.
Yeah.
But she didn't shit. Her anal glands expressed themselves.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And my girlfriend had to take the dog to the bathtub and finish the job.
Really?
Finish expressing the anal glands.
How do you do that?
You go on YouTube and you look at a video. It shows you how to do it, and then you stick your finger up your dog's ass.
So explain to me what happened. First of all, what is it doing expressing? It's just like.
I don't know what happens, but it's not a shit. It's like
But
a
how did
fishy.
she know about it?
What do you mean?
How did you know that's what was happening?
I guess because it's happened before. Certain dogs, like pit bulls, are not that bad, but like French bulldogs and like Boston Terriers have to do it regularly. You have to bring them to the vet to get their anal glands expressed because they just leak out of their ass.
Right.
So this doesn't happen regularly for our dog,
Yeah.
but it's happened once or twice before in her 10 years of life. So my girlfriend knew the protocol, so she knew she had to take it.
Well, she knows the protocol from Friday Nights with You, so I mean, she's
I
plenty
love
used
to
to
have. That's why I support freedom of expression, Oren. That's
Yeah.
what.
We know she's plenty used to it.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
knows how to do it. She's like, I'm only going to use one with the dog,
No.
as opposed to the
No, no,
three-finger
no.
Jason technique that you taught me right when we started dating.
Hey,
That is
this wasn't
fucking-
supposed to turn around on me.
Why is this? Why this dog is like such a pain in the ass?
Just had a bad week, dude. She just had a bad week.
fucking nipples, and you got anal it, and you
It's
got
a gross
fucking-
dog,
it's
man.
Insane.
But it's not her fault. She was.
Why do you have to be a nurse just to have this dog?
It's not her fault. She was not. She didn't have a good life before this one.
You put it down, man.
What?
Yeah. Next.
My girlfriend's gonna
dog.
yell at you. I'm gonna hear my girlfriend yell at you from the office next door.
How about the next dog now?
I already have my eye on the next dog.
Yeah, I see.
Not
exactly.
in a sexual way.
Ooh,
I just want a
my,
border terrier. I want a little scruffy little
Yeah,
fucking
you do.
thing, you know, a little
Yeah.
fucking this big.
I like
no ass expressing, you know, a good breed with no.
Yeah, not
you
too
know?
much of the sloppy and the this and the
Because
that.
I grew up with boxers and they got like she just drools
Yeah,
buckets.
that I
that dog.
can't handle either.
She's so stupid looking. She looks
But
like
I do-
like this dumbest hyena from the Lion King. That's what she looks like.
Yeah, with the crooked
yeah.
eyes. Yeah, absolutely.
I
That's
love her
amazing.
so much though.
That's good. I'd like to get a dog. I also don't want to get a dog, but I also do. Because it's
Yeah.
a lot of.
They're more work than your cat, that's for sure.
Especially in this in an apartment. If I have a backyard that I can at least just let it go out in once in a while, so I
that's
don't always
ideal.
in the morning have to like put on all my shit, put on 6 pairs of socks and my long undies, and
But-
climb down the stairs, and like half the time there's so much snow I might die. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna like if I'm gonna die, it's gonna be on my stairs most likely.
Dude,
you know?
I'm so I don't want to talk about it too much, but I'm gonna not have the staircase anymore soon. And it's a shitty. The staircase goes to halfway between my knee and my hip, and I feel like all I need is a little bit of ice, and I'll just topple right over.
On the current
The railing,
staircase.
sorry, yeah, the current staircase. The railing is halfway between my hip and my knee, and that's just like that's a low blow hit in hockey for a reason. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's illegal.
Yeah, you're gonna get one of those little little elevator seats. That's what you're gonna
Yes,
get.
that's what I'm getting,
I,
dude.
I hope you have one all over your house. Every time it's like, is Jason here?
Yeah.
You're like, okay, he'll be here in 25 minutes.
Yeah.
That's amazing, you old man. You're like, it's cold now. I'm not going up no stairs.
Well, that's why if you're gonna get a dog and you don't want you don't want to go out. You don't want to go outside for long walks. Most dogs respect the cold and don't want to be out there. Just don't get like a Saint Bernard or some shit that's used to like living in the avalanche.
No, I don't want to. I don't need no Beethoven.
Yeah.
I don't need none of that slobbery. I don't need to bring medicine to some. Isn't that all they did? They brought medicine.
I think we
in little
talked about this. I
barrels?
think it was cognac.
Oh yeah. We talked about it. Okay,
Yeah.
good times. Learn about dogs here at Friendship Power.
Yeah, we have a lot of dog talk.
By the way, we've made it. We were mentioned by the famous Comedy Nest.
Hell yeah! Shout out.
Shout out to you guys. We love you. You love us. There's a lot of love going on.
Yeah, but also, hey, keep telling your friends. We feel like you stopped telling your friends, except for that one guy in Greece who got more Greek people to start listening.
Bring on the Greeks.
Yeah.
First of all, very down.
Yeah, we
Jason
traded Kuwait for Greek.
Jason loves anal, so he's very Greek.
We keep saying that today, but I feel like you've gotten
You don't like that?
wrongful information. You're watching the wrong news source.
Shit, son. Fake news. Fake news. My mother's birthday is coming up. She's turning the big 6-0.
Right?
I wanted to do something for her, but I really couldn't figure it out. I was looking on Cameo. You ever see Cameo?
Yeah.
Cameo's hilarious. There are
Yeah.
some funny fucking people.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's fun. It can be funny in either way. Like some people are actually funny on it, and
Right.
it's just funny the people. Anyways, I was looking for Ricky Martin. I really wanted. my mother loved Ricky Martin. When she
Yeah.
found out he was gay, I know it was very upsetting to her. Even though she knew it was never going to happen, I think there was a moment just being
Right.
like. And I was thinking about Ricky Martin. Do you remember when he was famous?
I think he was the first guy I ever heard people call gay.
Yeah.
I was very young. I was like maybe 6 or 7. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, who gives it? You know? Like,
That's so he's earlier then, because Enrique Iglesias seemed gay, but he was super not gay. Like he was him and his
Was he?
him and his father. I think they pretty much had sex with every person in the world. That's a fact.
I can't remember that timeline between Enrique. I think Enrique was after Ricky Martin, dude.
No, they're pretty much at the same
Okay,
time.
same thing, yeah.
Yeah, they're the same. But Ricky Martin was a little earlier, and he had this song "Livin' La Vida Loca." You ever hear it?
What do you mean? It's like, have you ever heard of Mambo Number 5?
Oh
dude?
yeah, I don't know. I'm on the positive. So "Livin' La Vida Loca" is the funniest song because of the lyrics and the chorus. They're like read by an immigrant, like no one corrected it. You know?
Yeah.
Where he's like, it's like her skin's the color mocha. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the color. First of all, the first two lyrics in that chorus are just about color. It's like he had nothing else. He's like, her lips are the color red and her
Yeah.
skin's the color mocha.
And then they brought in like an English, like second language teacher who's like, Ricky, we have to talk.
Yeah.
You're doing worse and worse every week.
He's like, I got lyrics. He goes, her eyes are the color brown and her hair's the color brown too. We're gonna need to do more than
Yeah.
just the color of her body.
Yeah.
You know? We're gonna use anything else. And he's like, we can say that her hair's the color mocha.
Yeah.
You know, you did mocha already, Ricky. This
And
is
then-
why you're not gonna make it.
And then Shakira came in and she was like, even though my boobs, they look like mountains. And they had the
Shakira
same
sounds like
lyricist.
she's making fun of her own voice. half
Yeah,
the
she
time.
sounds like a little goaty.
Yeah, I
little
never
bit like a goat.
understood the Shakira thing. I never understood who's the one that has that very funny clip with Jerry Seinfeld. Kesha.
Kesha.
She's
just having a good time.
She's having
You know
a
what I
good
mean?
time. Dude, what was her song? I drink Jack Daniels and I get fucked in the ass.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
My name is Jason.
We're going down. We're getting whatever.
That's a Timber one, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
her.
with the guy with the bald guy. That's also
Yeah,
the
we've
annoying-
talked about Pitbull before. Yeah.
Just give me the light.
Yeah. Well, nope.
That's it. Just give me the light.
Yeah, that's him, dude.
That's how I
Fucking
feel.
get
like,
him, guys.
That's how I feel like when I'm on stage lately. Just give me the light.
Yeah.
They all
You're not
fucking
going on
hate
stage.
me.
There's no stage.
Well,
We're we're doing nothing but this.
pass the draw. Ain't nobody gonna like my flow.
He's in one of these moods today, everybody. He's in one of these moods.
You mean one of those hilarious moods?
Yeah.
And her skin's the color mocha.
You know, actually, Ricky Martin
Yes.
was the first guy I heard that was gay. And then I think everyone at school heard it at the same time. And then, like, everyone who was, like, too good of friends with each other were like, those are lesbians. Those two girls are lesbians. They hang out all the time.
No, I don't remember any lesbians back in. No one.
They weren't. They were just two girls who
Oh.
were friends in elementary
right,
school.
right.
But
You
all
just
the
like-
guys were like, dude, that's lesbians right there.
I always love that excuse. Like, she doesn't want to, like, she's lesbian. She doesn't want to fuck me. That's from, like, Scarface.
Oh,
She's
is
like-
that?
And he's like,
Yeah.
lesbian. You're like, yeah. Yes,
I haven't seen Scarface since I was like 15, which I think is probably the right thing to do.
There's
in
this
your life.
one scene in it that, like, you're almost like it's confusing because it comes out of nowhere where just his best friend tells him how to get a woman. Do you know that scene? They're
No.
sitting at like this beach or this like.
I remember he kind of wanted to fuck his own sister. That's what I remember.
Yes, that's how. Well, no, his sister. Yeah, at the end.
Like, doesn't he like grab her tit and like like he grabs her and then like her tits are just out or something? Like it's very weird.
Yeah, at the end of the movie, she's like, "You want to fuck me, Tony?"
Yeah. Okay. It wasn't subtle at all. I don't remember anything.
Yeah, at the end, that's how it ends. But there's a scene where his buddy comes up to me. He's like, "You know how you get a woman? You walk up to her and you go, and like, and it's a funny moment, but it's like hard. It's not like you can't take it seriously. So it's weird how these writers are just like, let's just have this hilarious moment where we have this real Cuban guy talking to a completely not Cuban guy.
Italian small man. A pocket-sized Italian.
Dude, I think I've said it before. The opening scene is just this bus, and it's full of Cubans, and it's just like passes by the window, and just Cuban, Al Pacino.
Yeah.
It's like, why did you shoot? Like, you should have made sure they were all not Cuban, so he looked more Cuban.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Throw a couple people from Nebraska in there or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a very he looked like a thumb with that haircut in that very square, you know, like if it looked like almost like he had bangs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
That's kind of like Mark Zuckerberg's got like the Julius Caesar look.
Zuckerberg, he's got a lot going on.
Dude, he's he's like, you ever watch Star Trek? He's like Data. He looks.
He does
so
look like
much
Data. It's true.
Like there was a picture once that someone didn't even like just put him in and made his face very pale, like even more pale than it is.
Yeah.
And it looked. I just
like
thought,
in front of like Congress or some shit. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's just really crazy. Did you see the Trey Parker and Matt Stone face swap thing?
No.
You didn't see it?
No.
Oh man, you gotta
Like
find
South
it.
Park,
no, it's South Park creators,
Yeah.
but they do this show. It's like it's like a fake online news reporter guy who has his own show, and he's like this, and they use what's it called when they swap
swap?
faces? Yeah, but it's not face swap. What is it?
I don't know, dude.
Oh come on, what's the term for the fucking
Deep fake.
deep fake? There you
Okay.
go. It's deep. So really deep fake, and it's this guy, and so they do it with Trump mainly, and Trump's like the main character, but he's not Trump. He's like, I forget. He's like he's a reporter, but he's got a really gay tone to his voice the whole time, and it's absolutely hilarious. They use all these different famous people, and it's amazing. It should have went viral overnight, but I don't think it got the attention.
Okay, I've never heard of it. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Check it out. I wish I knew what it was actually called.
Yeah, let's plug the creators of South Park's new venture.
Dude, I
they
laughed.
need that
It
help.
made me laugh so hard. And another thing that made me laugh online is that what's Forrest
Say
Gump's name? I forget his name.
Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks' son. Do you know who Tom Hanks
Oh yeah,
is?
Chet Hayes.
Chet
Oh my,
Hayes?
that video.
Oh my
Can
god.
you give us a recreation, please, if you don't know?
Brap, boy, welcome. I'm like, give me the lie. Brap, brap. He's like, Joe. I don't know.
No, he's like,
you do it?
I have no idea how to do the second part. I can do the first part, and then you can jump in.
Okay.
I just want to say that we have to be respectful of the fact that Donald Trump won the election, and don't cut this up to make it seem like I'm saying that.
Trump 2020.
No, so Chet Hayes or whatever his fucking name is goes. We have to be respectful of the fact that Donald Trump won the election and that the election's a fraud. And
Oh, just psych, brap, brap. You lose upon fun. And then
okay, just go watch the real video instead. It's much better than
First
what
of
we
all,
just did.
well, mine was really good, but I
Yeah.
think that I know a lot of people who could do it a lot better. It's very funny how he's very comfortable doing the whole thing. He's been doing it for a while. I didn't know this. He did like
Oh yeah, he's a rapper.
Yeah, and back in like the Golden Globes, he did like for some show, he did like an in between, like we'll be right back with the Golden Globes, and he did his entire and it's just very funny.
If anyone is born in the right time, it's that man. Because if he was born 20 years earlier, I feel like Suge Knight would have held him at his fucking ankles on top of the whatever records building, Capitol Records building.
It's just crazy, like such a chip off the old block, you know?
Yeah, it's exactly like
how do
Tommy.
you end up exactly like your
Just
father?
like Tom
that?
Hanks,
Yeah,
huh?
I just don't understand. It's crazy how we're just replicas of our
Remember
parents.
that scene in Forrest Gump when he
Brab life is
Yeah.
like a box of chocolates. Shit, son.
Yeah, it's weird that he's exactly like that.
Yeah, that's amazing. I think we should probably.
What about that scene in Philadelphia when he finds out he has AIDS?
Brab, it's AIDS, full blown AIDS, brah.
You're really good at that, dude. What about that scene in Captain Phillips where he finds out that he's no longer the captain?
Oh.
Yeah.
Give me the line.
Yeah.
Brab.
Good stuff all around.
Pasta doobie to the left hand side.
Okay. You want to take a quick break? Good stuff. Good start to the episode. Oh yeah, this is what because I'm gonna sell a few things that I own that I'm not using. I got like an extra TV that just from moving in with my girlfriend a few months ago.
What kind of TV you got?
It's a small. I think it's about the same size what's right there, or maybe a little bit smaller. What do you think that is? 36 inches?
That's 40.
Okay, so mine's like 36.
Shit, that's
And-
tiny.
Yeah, it's small. And I want to sell that. And I also have. I was gifted a cowhide rug.
Oh. Oh.
What?
I mean, moo.
Okay. Is that the reaction I was expecting? No, but
I like a cowhide rug. Cowhide.
you want one?
Medium. You know what? There might be a debate here. I think there's someone in this house that might want a cowhide.
Yeah?
Is it just pure cow?
It's just pure cow.
Just black and white cow?
No, it's brown cow.
Brown. How? No, brown cow.
Point is
Well, hold on. Is it brown on brown or white on brown?
white and brown. There's a little bit of a balding spot.
There's a balding spot.
Yeah,
That's where the
it's
tumor
It's
was?
like 10 years old, I guess. So I don't know. I guess from being walked on, maybe.
Who gifted it to you?
My parents. They stopped using it, and then I had it for a bit, and it took up my entire office because it's like fucking 9 feet long.
It's huge.
It's huge.
9 feet.
No, it would take up like most of this living
So
space.
it's the size of my penis.
Yeah.
I see now. I'll talk to the I'll talk to my better half,
Yeah,
and
okay,
we'll see what she
Don't
says.
look at me with those eyes. Point is, I went on Facebook Marketplace just to see how much I can get for this cowhide rug.
Mm-hmm.
And someone on Facebook Marketplace in Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu, Quebec,
Yeah,
is
their number one export.
someone from Saint Jean is offering their services to turn your dead dog into a rug.
That's
I
cute.
saw a Rottweiler
That's cute.
hide rug.
That's beautiful.
You think
I
so?
like yeah, absolutely.
You want your cat as a bath mat?
I'd like I think I could do something like that. Just stuff it, No, but it's better to have it as a
You
rug.
want a taxidermy or you want a rug?
If I didn't like the cat, that would be a funny thing to do with it. If it was
As
like
a
a cat
rug?
that I didn't like,
Yeah.
Because another thing that someone once, I don't know, that I read about it is that they take your ashes
yeah.
and
The dog's ashes or your ashes?
the dog's ashes.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
And they paint the dog.
Oh, that's
with
fucking
the
brutal. What are you
ashes.
talking? That's like Hitler's preferred medium, is what that is.
Yeah. He's like, I'm a painter, and this is the best. This is
Was
the way
that
you
an
get the
Indian
best
accent?
pigment. This is the way you get the best pigment. I am Hitler. I do not like the Jews.
Okay, that's enough. Speaking of your cat, I'm all stuffed up because I should have blown my nose during the and blowing something else.
I
during
can
the break.
entertain these people while you go.
For a second.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
can do a solo.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
you-
say anything about me
No.
at all.
Yeah. So last time, Jason and I
No.
try the bathroom. It's probably the best place. Finally, I can do this on my own. Guys, we need to talk about Jason's. I was telling Jason before how I never get his jokes. I would rewatch the podcast when I'm editing it, and I watch him tell all these jokes that I completely miss because I'm so self-centered, and all I can think about is myself. But then I listen back and I realize how funny he can. I said good things. I said nice things. I like how you got a belt and you really came dressed up for the occasion. I like
I did.
that.
I thank you. I wore the exact same thing I wore yesterday. I blew my nose. Now there's stuff on my glasses, which I can only assume came from my nose.
Disgusting.
Yep. Really
did
gross.
you wash your hands?
No, I didn't.
Great, perfect.
I got individual mics for a reason.
He's all over the place.
Yeah, I am. I feel like I don't know. I feel on edge now because of the allergies.
No, you're fine. You sound beautiful.
Thank you.
You look good.
Thank you.
You make me hard.
No.
If you make me hard.
Stop it.
Sorry. I'm in a singing mood today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did you do this week?
Shit, son.
What else did you do this week, huh?
Let's
Let's catch up, huh?
I didn't do anything.
Didn't do shit.
I
All right.
really didn't. I worked all week. I went grocery shopping to Adonis. Have you ever been to Adonis before?
Yeah, I love Adonis.
I like Adonis. It's a good spot.
Mediterranean Lebanese grocery store.
Yeah, it's so funny. For some reason in my head, I always just thought it was an Arab place. And the
But
name.
it's Greek. It's a Greek name.
Yeah,
but
I thought-
everyone who goes there is Lebanese.
So my girlfriend's like, we should go to this place, Adonis. I'm like, yeah, I think I've been to a place that's similar. It's called like Arahova. I'm like,
Adonis, yeah.
I wanted to have an Arab name for some
Yeah.
reason, but I think it's because they do like all that Arab, like they do a lot of like the hummus.
dude, well, yeah, okay, they do a
Tahina?
lot of, they do a lot of. But honestly, Greek food and Lebanese food, Arabic food is very similar.
They're very
It's
close
very
to each
similar.
other.
A lot of garlic.
Well, they're in the same zone.
Yeah.
They're just really split by some
A
water.
lot of loose hair from people's knuckles when cutting the kebabs and shit.
That's the flavor.
That's what I had today. I had a souvlaki poutine.
That's gross as
No.
shit, man.
No.
A souvlaki poutine.
Well, I just call it that. But it's just chicken poutine, but it's Greek chicken. So
I
it's got,
don't like putting I'm just not the extra guy. We know somebody who's obsessed with that McDonald's poutine with
Yeah.
the chicken in it.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
tried it once. I really don't get it.
Oh
man.
no, the mix of buffalo sauce and brown gravy is fucking delicious.
Sauce brun, as we call it in
Yeah.
this country.
It's not real gravy. I don't know what it is.
Sauce
It's different gravy.
brun. It's powder, flour. It's gravy powder,
Yeah.
flour, and water.
Seriously?
Mix it up, sauce brun.
Okay.
Put peas on white bread and
Yeah,
chicken.
that's one thing that
hot chicken.
like if you tell an American what our hot chicken is compared to them it's just chicken that's spicy, like
That
in
makes
Nashville
sense.
or some shit.
It should be spicy.
Us, a hot chicken is
What's a hot chicken, Jason?
chicken with a piece of white bread on it,
Just
peas and gravy all over it. Not even a it's called a hot chicken sandwich. And
Yeah.
it's not a sandwich at all.
Now it's perfectly designed
It's
to completely form to the top of the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, you
And
will
then
never swallow that bread.
Form a palate that's
Yeah.
that's at a perfect level, and then
It's like a dental mold.
exactly it is.
Or-
You
yeah.
create a retainer, and then you just have to
No, don't do the
Off the top
sound.
of your
Stop
mouth.
it. Edit that out.
get it off the top of my mouth. You ever eat a tuna sandwich on white bread? That shit is
I don't.
disgusting.
I mean, I toast it if I'd have to. If I not the tuna, I would toast the bread before.
Do you know what a party sandwich is?
No,
You
Like
don't,
The
eh?
little triangle ones.
Yeah, no, but they're not. Yeah, the little square, little
With, like,
rectangles, no
egg-
crust.
Yeah, with egg,
egg and
salad or
tuna.
tuna or
Yeah.
ham, bologna or whatever. Bologna and
I
ham and
grew
cheese.
up on those things.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you grow up? At a fucking banquet?
Yeah, exactly.
You grew up at a bar mitzvah.
Yeah, I grew up at a bar. No, yeah, but just in the hors d'oeuvres section.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed.
You weren't
dinner.
allowed to dance,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. I just ate wieners in a blanket.
I don't think those are at a bar mitzvah.
Yeah, we have those. Yeah,
Turkey wieners.
the kosher dogs.
Oh.
Everyone
What-
knows.
Oh, it's beef.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
kosher hot dogs are the best hot dogs.
Fucking.
Don't you know anything? Do you not know anything, Jason?
I don't think I've ever bought hot dogs. Meat. Like I've bought hot dogs at like a restaurant, at a fine dining establishment.
at a fine dining,
I'll go
usually
to-
promoting the province that
Yeah.
I live in.
I'll go to the old port. I'll go to Gibby's Steakhouse and be like, give me a fresh hot dog.
It's when you have to like teach people how dumb we are. Like, what's the difference between a steamy and a toasty? Oh, just the bun. Just
Yeah.
really, one is a bun. It's just the difference on the bun. One
Yeah.
would toast the bun, and one's a soft.
One's a soft. They put the bun in the place where the hot dogs sit in the vapor.
I love that when they like open the thing, get a facial, and they
Yeah,
and you see them squint and barely see anything as they go into this deep bin of steamed
Yeah,
dogs.
there's this diner near my parents' place, this like Quebec diner where they serve like poutine and hot dog and shit. And everyone there is like 90, but
love
they're
90s.
probably 40. And it's just the steam just sagging their
Yeah,
skin
yeah,
down.
yeah, absolutely. Turn them all into catcher
Yeah.
mitts. I
It's
also
just
never.
old Greek men with tobacco stained mustaches, you know?
Yeah, there used to be. I that's what we were talking about once about those white mustaches that turn
Yeah,
like
those are
yellow.
fucking gross, man.
Yeah, but it's kind of what happens. Like, does it happen when people are blonde? Trump looks like he's pure gray right now.
Yeah, I think he fired his hairstylist.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just
because
gonna
he
go
asked
gray.
him to concede the race.
He finally like said something like the only reason Biden won was because of blah blah blah. And then like after he said that, people like finally he said
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Biden
he
won. He just
conceded.
kept on
No,
saying
yeah.
that like we will win, we
And
will
then
win.
next he was like, "Yeah, no, I didn't say he won."
yeah,
yeah,
I didn't
whatever.
say nothing.
I
didn't
don't
say
want to talk
nothing.
about Trump too much.
He doesn't want to talk about anything. This guy. What about a current event? People say like, I was getting advice from someone saying that the titles of our podcast
Should be current event titles
Should
to
be-
get more views.
Yeah, so like we should have called it Trebek something when the week that Trebek died, you know, or we should have called
Right.
it, you know, just to stick to that a little bit. Maybe we get more views on the YouTube.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I mean, it makes sense because our YouTube views are going down. No one's
They're
clicking on
going
him
down,
unless-
down, baby.
The only people clicking on him are staying for the whole thing, but it's like 15 of you.
God bless you.
Yeah, thank you
whoever
so
left
much.
that comment. That was a sweet.
Yeah, that was a
comment.
sweet comment.
Is that a friend of yours?
I have no idea who that person
That
is.
is beautiful. That's the best
Yeah.
news I've ever heard. We don't even know who you are, and you like us.
Thank
That
you.
makes us.
I think your name was Matthew.
That's all we look for in life.
Yeah.
I don't think you know.
What happened to the Kuwaiti guy though? he's gone.
I'm telling you something to do with my religion.
yeah.
And he was listening. Or I said something to piss him off.
Oh yeah.
I
Too many
probably-
backgammon and mint tea jokes.
What? No. First of all, those are his favorite things in the world. I don't want to hear anything else.
Right.
That's bullshit. He was building a nargila,
I don't
And
know what that is.
maybe he had. You know what an nargila is?
No.
A hookah? You know what a hookah is?
Argila.
It reminds me of a West Side
Yeah.
Story.
No, I don't know.
That's a sick song.
Dude, that album was great. I don't care what anyone says. Smooth by Rob Thomas and Santana is a great song.
No, it's not.
It's a fantastic song.
Well, I just sing it all the time. Like 7 inches from the midday sun.
Yeah.
That's the line that I used to love. My Spanish Harlem Mona Lisa.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ooh,
I want to meet
shit.
her.
That's hot. Rob Thomas,
Also,
you
yeah.
dirty, dirty man.
I love. We talked about my.
Is it just me, or do you want to push that guy around?
Fuck you.
I will.
We already talked about how I used to be a Matchbox 20 fan when I was like 8, and I went on the website and there was like nothing but cyber sex going on in the group chat, in the Matchbox 20 chat.
You're like more like Matchbox 69.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Is that all you had for that? You
For
just
what?
gonna recount what you said last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had nothing
Okay,
else
cool.
for that. Yeah, yeah.
I thought you were bringing something up. I thought
Nah,
you were
nah,
reminding
nah,
us
Nah.
of the time you said blank, blah,
No,
blank.
I just wanted to say that "Smooth" by Rob Thomas and Santana is a great song.
Yeah. I want to. You were talking before. I want about singing a song in an Indian accent, and I really always wanted like an Indian father. You know, like I think there's one comedian who talks about his Indian father a lot, and
Yeah.
and it always made me feel like that's the funniest person to have in your house all the time. Like, who would not make you laugh more than like an Indian father who just says things wrong and like acts confused all the time?
Right.
That's the fucking funniest thing to me in the world. I miss, and just the accent is so amazing that you just want to be able to use it and have it in your life. You know.
You are just jealous of the fact that other people can do an accent on stage that you can't because it would sound racist from your mouth.
Medium on stage, and also mine is based off of nothing real, you know? Like,
Right.
if I had an authentic, real one, because the Israeli accent is what I grew up with, and it's fucking hilarious, too. I'm not good at accents, so I can't even
Yeah, that's the
bother.
thing is I've never heard you do an accent on stage.
But Israeli people, they're like just angrier, and they're not as like innocent and funny, you know?
you'd have to be that type of comedian on stage, I think.
The Indian accent is like innocent and funny, you know what I
Right.
mean? Which is like it's more lighthearted. While the accent I came up is just phlegmy and harsh, and you know.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking nightmare. A phlegmy accent when you're 5 feet above everybody else,
Dude, it's
and just the first row just gets covered in.
every Hebrew
hummus.
every Hebrew song when you're listening to it sounds like radio interruption halfway through because there's like
There's Hebrew music.
Yeah, of course.
You guys have that?
Yeah, it's called "Death to America."
Why is it that?
It's not.
You guys are getting a lot of funding from them. Why is it that?
Yeah, they they helped us out a little bit
Yeah.
in certain times. Imagine just having all that fake money. Imagine just being like the charge of the world, where you're just like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
You guys
borrow
get
10
$100
trillion.
million. Yeah.
It's just hilarious. It
The
just makes
economy
no
is
sense.
fake.
It's so funny. It's
I
like
don't
we
get it.
lent 10,000. You know what's hilarious to me? That they bought like Alaska for $7 million from Russia.
Yeah.
There are homes in California that cost quadruple
Yeah.
the amount of Alaska
Yeah.
cost. Like I can't believe it was a purchase. It's just such a. I didn't even know that that's how it worked. That half of America was
They
just.
bought Louisiana from the French.
Yeah, there's like, well, can we buy that? And they're like, yeah,
Napoleon
sure.
was like, yeah, I'm short. I don't know. Fuck.
Was there just a for sale sign in
Yeah.
the middle of
Yeah,
in the middle of the country?
Century 21.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, imagine you're going through real estate and you're just seeing countries.
Then you see
available.
a fucking territory.
Dude, I'm looking to buy a 2-bedroom for more than $500,000, and we're talking about $7 million for a whole
Yeah, dude.
fucking state.
You think the bank will give me a loan for that?
Yeah, absolutely. Just be like,
They're going
look,
through your they're like, yeah, we need a letter from your employer and proof of down payment.
Yeah. What's the amortization period? The amortization.
Amortization.
There are some words that I just cannot say for the life. of me.
Amortization. There it is.
Amortization.
Okay.
There's another one. There's a type of wine. It's called Montepulciano.
Manischewitz.
That one I can say no problem.
Multipucciano.
Valpolicino.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
We're not doing this. We're not going to struggle to
Valpolicino.
talk for the last 10 minutes of the podcast.
I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and I can't say this other word.
All the Jews.
No,
Yeah.
stop. Is that
All the
Hallelujah? What song
Jews.
is that?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
Leonard
that's-
Cohen's?
How many do you want us to kill? All the Jews. Yeah. Which one should we not trust? All the Jews. Yeah.
I heard there was a secret boy inside the walls of this old home.
I fucking love it.
Yeah. Good old Leonard, Montreal legend. You think that you think that was his dying wish to have his fucking face on 2 buildings in the city, 90 feet tall?
No, he
The
probably
guy
would've
who didn't
hated
want to
it.
talk to the media and like hated like, any
Himself.
sort of attention and himself and you
Dude,
think he wanted.
that's the most ironic song. The whole song is pretty much about how he can't sing, and like it's not about how he can't sing, but how he can't. All he wants to do is write the best song in the world, but like no one actually appreciates music. People
Yeah.
just want cheesy bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's
And-
literally what the whole song is about.
and
And it's
then-
beautiful because he can't even sing it, so it's like all crashed and like
Yeah, and
it's
then it just gets covered
by
beautifully.
by these cheesy ass
Yeah.
idiots who are doing exactly what. So the song doesn't even make sense when it's sung by someone with a beautiful voice.
Yeah, but I still like that Jeff Buckley version.
Oh, fuck that version.
Really?
Fuck that version up my tight.
Are you
little-
happy he died in the ocean?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where. Yeah,
In a riptide?
is that how he died?
He died being sucked into the ocean. God grabbed him by the ankle and just sucked him back in.
What does that mean?
There was a riptide in the ocean, like a
Riptide.
current that you can't swim against, and he just got
Sucked in,
yeah.
and then he's just at the bottom of the ocean.
Well, maybe he's back. I don't know. I haven't checked.
that's kind of a great death for that asshole.
Yeah, like I always like when you read
I
like
mean,
these books from like when I used to read books and it's like from like the 1800s and like their preferred method of suicide was like walking straight into the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have car exhausts, baby.
Honestly, because I was watching the Kevorkian movie where Al Pacino plays Dr. Kevorkian.
Yeah, I forget what he did. He did anesthesia, not anesthesia, the other one.
Assisted suicide.
Euthanasia, yeah.
Yeah, he would just be like, "Hey, want to die?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, kind of." And he would make these machines where you would just press a button and it would deliver the gas. But like, there's some creepy moments. Like he did one in the back of a van.
I saw that
Yeah.
clip from the movie.
And he had
That's
one
it.
where he was trying to save the gas, so he would like put this, like wrap you in Saran wrap, pretty much, just like to keep the gas like in this like.
And then he would
container
use it
around your
later?
head. Yeah, and then he would like collect the gas and then
Nice.
secondhand gas. Yeah, but it was it is like at first like when you hear it from the side of the people who are in real pain and like the fear of fucking it up,
Yeah.
making it even worse. Because
To like suffer.
yeah, because Jerry Seinfeld's joke's the best. He's like, if you like tried to kill yourself and then failed and then lived on the rest of your life,
Yeah.
like that makes no sense to me because you just found another thing you're bad at.
That's edgy for Jerry
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
it's a good joke.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that episode where Kramer just the noose is not long enough. And
Oh
he just,
yeah.
I don't remember that
Yeah,
episode.
but you don't remember when Jerry like walks into his bathroom and then you just see Kramer's legs hanging and Jerry squeezes the legs and lifts him a little bit. He's like, Elaine, George, anybody?
Jesus, that's good.
You don't
Good
remember
acting.
that?
You are an actor.
Thank
Look at that.
you,
Those
thank you.
courses really did pay off.
You don't remember that?
And I didn't see your dick or nothing.
Oh my God, that's what happened. And George became really fucked up after that. He became the guy from the band The Prodigy. That's why his hair is all up like that.
I don't know what that's a reference to.
The Prodigy, the band we were talking about last week.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know what they look
I'm
like.
a fire starter.
Oh yeah.
Twisted anal starter.
Yeah.
And that guy's the dumbest looking guy in the world. He's bald with the hair on the sides, but he spikes the side hair up.
Like Krusty. the
yeah,
clown.
and he makes one purple and one green.
Oh hell yeah. Okay.
And he's like, God damn it, I'm the fire starter. Don't fuck with me. I smacked my bitch up.
Would he go and play in concerts really like naked, just nothing but naked?
Yeah, maybe.
Because I remember when I was like 10 years old, I went to like a friend's place and they had like MTV or whatever. They had an
Yeah.
illegal American satellite.
Yeah.
And they showed a concert. Like I think it might have been like Woodstock 2000.
Yeah.
And I just saw like my first adult dick and balls on TV.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Sounds
That
like
was him?
Yeah. Could have also been Flea from the Red Hot.
No, they wore
jalapeno
socks.
peppers.
Yeah, okay. No, it was either that or some like I feel like I don't know why the name G.G. Allen is in my head. But I don't even know who that is.
G.G. Allen. That sounds like an author of a book I should have read in high school.
Who's
I was
G.G.
thinking about
Allen?
it's Veterans Day. We should say something to the veterans.
What do you mean?
Say
It was-
some-
it was-
Jason,
that was
say-
last week.
Jason, say something to the veterans.
It might have been G.G. Allen.
You don't have any respect for the veterans?
It might have been G.G. Allen.
In Flanders Fields, holy shit.
Can you guys zoom in on that?
I could try.
Anyways, look up G.G.
I'll
Allen.
find the
I think that's
picture.
the guy who's dick and balls I
That's a
saw.
scary ass mofo.
Yeah.
He does not look like he likes the Jews.
He does not.
He looks like he might have a few bad things to say about my peeps.
The fuck is this guy? Okay, he died in '93, so it wasn't him. I can see why he died. The only picture I saw was just him covered in maybe someone else's blood.
Yeah, there's some that kind of like, maybe he joined the 27 Club, the famous 27 Club.
Yeah, it's pretty young, eh?
Yeah, but they all kind of like had it coming, you know.
They all fucking deserved it.
I remember I was watching this video on like Watch Mojo. We make videos about fun crafts and suicide of hundreds of people on 9/11.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest channel in the world. And I was watching one where they were talking about the 27 Club, and they're like, "This, how did they die? Well, they did a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Lots of drugs.
They would have died at 41 from heart failure.
easy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they shouldn't. All of them, like, it's kind of nice that they're not. You know how brutal it would be to see half of them,
Like
just,
Kurt Cobain doing a Chevy commercial.
Oh my god! Just like just doing like songs with like the worst. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Kesha.
I may not be with Courtney Love anymore, but I do love the feel of my new Chevrolet Avalanche.
Yeah, I don't need to hear Janis Joplin and Pitbull. You know what I mean?
Oh, that'd be
Like,
nice.
No, I don't need that at all. Yeah. I don't remember. I had a thought.
You had a thought?
It's gone. It's in the toilet. It's gone.
You want to buy my cowhide rug?
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about how it's a pure profit for you, though.
It is. It was gifted to me, and
Like if you were like, "Do you want to take my cowhide rug?" I'd be like, "Yeah, go ahead."
nah.
Do you want
People
to
are gonna
purchase
buy
it?
it.
For
I
pure
think
profit?
I could sell it for like $100 on Facebook.
I would advise bringing a black light when purchasing this rug.
Never been cummed on.
Jason loves the
Guaranteed. Maybe the dog scooted her unexpressed anal glands on it at one point. That might have been something that
there's
happened.
definitely been anal rubs on this.
But because she would like sometimes like we leave the house and we have that camera for her.
Yeah.
And like we're like, where the fuck is it? Because like it's like sound activate, sound detected.
Right.
And like I'll look around with my phone. You can like move around the camera and see.
Yeah.
And she's just walking out of my office, and I'm like, what the fuck did you
just
do in there?
snailing her body, her ass around the. Do you have carpet in your new place? That you're
No.
in? No carpet.
No carpet.
That's good. I would have to have one room because I
With
like
carpet? You like carpet, eh?
because
You
I
little
like
fucking-
I like to slide my ass across the thing when it gets itchy myself. I like to just give it a good scratch.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
There's
baby.
no way to get all the areas without just squatting and
Oh,
dragging.
no. You know what you should get?
It looks like it feels good.
You know
Okay,
what?
I'm just saying it looks like it feels
it
good.
does. You should get on the carpeted toilet seat.
Oh
And
yeah.
then you flip it down. You know what they should sell is Velcro, and then you can switch them out and wash them in the washing machine, and you just have a Velcro and you slap it back on. And you
That's
get
not
like a
bad.
rotation of 2 or 3,
Yeah, that's not bad.
just to live the life that your dog lives and you want to live as well.
When I was a kid, we used to have one toilet seat, a very 90s. Two things very 90s that don't exist anymore. One was colored toilet paper,
Yeah, I've never had that in my life.
like dyed yellow.
I think I might
and
have
stuff
seen
like that.
yellow or pink one on a
Yeah.
TV show once, and I was like, I had no idea that
They
ever
completely
existed.
stopped that. And another thing was
A wood
what?
toilet bowl?
No, padded. So it was
Yes. Okay. I've sat on that once, and I forget who. I think it was someone's like, it was a house where like they had 2 bathrooms, and
Yeah.
I think the second bathroom was occupied, so I had to go to the parents like through their master bedroom bathroom.
Yeah.
And it was a fucking padded toilet seat, and
Yeah.
it was like sitting on someone else's ass.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
like
You
sitting
might
on
as
someone's
well
lap and taking a
Just shit on Santa's lap.
Yeah, it was very uncomfortable. It stuck to your skin.
Yeah.
And then at one point, like my house was so lazy, there were actual little tears in the padding.
Oh, God.
And it would pinch at your goddamn leg. And my parents didn't fix it. I put Band-Aids on the thing because it was so fucking uncomfortable. I'm like, we're actually poor fucking motherfuckers because we got Band-Aids on the toilet seat. What are you gonna do?
It's someone else's flesh. You're acting like it's someone else's ass. That's perfect.
Dude, and then these little cuts would happen, and then you can see the cotton, and then if you pissed on the seat accidentally, that would
it would just be
absorb
wet inside,
in.
and you got an extra inch of padding, baby.
You sit
That's
down,
how it works.
the urine
It's
lifts
the
out.
gift that keeps on giving.
Just give me the light, shit, son.
Oh God, that's good. I'm happy we talked about that.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
good stuff. That's the clip for the YouTube, baby.
Yeah, they're dying for it.
Yeah,
You gotta put them clips out.
padded toilet. No, I think. Have you ever been to a place where you don't have it here, like a light inside the toilet, so you don't have to turn on the light at night?
No,
to piss?
that would creep me out a little bit.
Yeah,
A light inside the toilet.
yeah. You clip.
I don't
want
want to see light going through my shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't
I
want to
don't-
see like.
Why are you
through
looking
my
at
turd.
it? Well, just flush before you look at it.
You don't look at your shit before you leave.
I mean, I flush.
You don't
and
wanna know?
I look at.
You
I
don't
mean,
take a small
yeah, I
sample
do,
and
I
keep
do.
it in a
Yeah,
mason
okay,
jar.
I don't do that part. Yeah.
You don't.
I look.
You gotta look. You'd be
gotta
crazy psycho not to look.
Yeah, what if you're just bleeding out your ass every day and you have no idea?
Dude, I want to live a life where you could like wipe your ass and not look and just be like confident that was enough. Imagine.
No, you look at the toilet paper, not the shit itself.
I look at it too
I
much.
look at both.
I look at the
I'll
toilet
look
paper
at it
too
too.
much sometimes. I'm just
What-
like, and another thing I do, I'm very big on refolding the toilet paper, which I've started to realize is kind of like a
No.
waste of time.
What? Just use
You're
less.
an animal. You
Use
probably
less?
scrunch it up into a ball and just like
No,
wipe
I
it.
used to when I didn't pay for my own.
And now you fold.
I fold, but I don't unfold and then fold
Oh,
another
I do.
like an
I do.
origami
Yeah,
fucking
that's what I
from
do.
hell.
Yeah. I'm finding the spot and I'm refolding. Yeah.
You make a paper crane and you use the head of the crane to
Yeah,
go up your asshole
yeah.
and scoop out with the beak.
I'm just and then I make one of those fortune teller ones that I go.
And they're all shit.
Yeah,
all of
they're
them
all
is a piece
shit,
of
yeah.
shit. One of them's a little greener, and then
Exactly.
it's like, oh, sorry, your life is gonna be horrible. That's your fortune.
The worst is when I go down for a wipe and I look and it's just pure blood. And
No, dude, I don't want to hear it.
Great.
I don't want to hear about
Perfect.
your. But
What blood type are you? Just so I know.
sorry,
Because you
A
have to-
positive.
A positive.
Yeah, what are you?
I have no idea.
Jews have no blood. It's
Yeah.
just air. It's just
Exactly.
you pop this kid. It's just.
It's true. I can't have your blood. You're not Jewish.
Yeah. I was talking about poops that are too big with a couple people the other
I
day.
like it when it stretches it a little bit.
And so my girlfriend was telling me about this story. It's not you who told me this story about a poop spoon.
No.
Okay, so my girlfriend was telling me the story about how her someone she knows.
Mm-hmm. Wink, wink.
No, I don't know who this.
Friend
she doesn't
of a
remember,
friend of mine.
She doesn't remember who it is who told her the story, but
It's her.
either she knew the person or. Okay, so yeah, so someone she knows had a I guess a horrible diet. Like the whole family had a horrible diet.
Just pure
and
corn.
instead of eating more fiber,
Yeah.
the family had a wooden spoon that they would keep next to the toilet to break up the shit because they wouldn't flush because those shits were too big.
Oh my God.
And then when the kid was like 5 or 6 years old, she went into like a sleepover to someone else's house. She's like, "Where's your poop spoon?" To the family.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I know one person once.
So it's not you who told me that story.
No,
So, okay.
but it would remind me because I'm one time I had to break up a really hard piece of shit that like wasn't flushing.
Gross.
Like the toilet would flush and it would just lie across the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it would
sure.
bend a little bit from the pressure, but it
Yeah.
wouldn't snap. So I used their toilet brush to crack it.
No.
But the thing is like the shit just got into the bristles. You know
yeah,
what I
and then
mean?
you just put it back and didn't say
I
anything.
just put it back and didn't say anything. I just sat there.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
That's disgusting.
Probably smelled bad.
Have you ever had to break up? Have you ever had to have you ever flooded a toilet?
Yeah, and that's
Because of-
why I fold my toilet paper because
Okay.
I think I've constantly thought that it's because I used too much toilet paper when I was younger that I used to flood toilets all the time. My poor dad, like he always had
Yeah.
to. My dad, the funniest thing I used to do to my dad, I used to always bring action figures to the toilet when I was shitting. When I was like 22, 23, I like a good action figure.
What do you mean?
A good wrestling. No, I like that. I when I was a kid, like under 10 or 11, 12, 13, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't ask questions.
When you had normal age
I used to
for that.
bring my action figures, like the
Yeah.
Ninja Turtle toys
And you
and all
just, like,
those
make them
things.
fight or
Yeah, and
whatever.
I'd be
Yeah.
fighting.
Okay, I remember that.
And I'd be doing
too.
things like that.
I remember watching you do that.
Yeah, exactly. I showed you the videos. And I also had an imaginary friend I used to talk to on the toilet all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
my toilet time was hours. Like I used to spend it was my playroom.
Yeah.
Like leave me alone.
Yeah.
But every time, and I'm pretty sure almost every single time I went to take a shit, I dropped an action figure into the toilet because you're a small little tyke. Your legs are tiny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Things fall in there. You got now. Nothing could drop. My thighs are
Dude.
pouring over the sides.
Boy, do I have a gift for you. Go to your bathroom right now. See what I got you.
There's
The
no
entire
space.
Lego playset.
Amazing. I'm gonna fucking do the whole Adventures Endgame
Yeah.
next time I take a shit. So I used to always drop an action figure into the toilet while. So my father used to always have to go fish an action figure out of my shit bowl almost every single time. And I used to have to
Sick.
sneak them in,
Because he was like, "Oren, are you bringing the fucking action
Yeah,
figure yet?"
he-
No, Dad.
so it wasn't allowed. He's like, why is your penis shaped like Hulk Hogan? Okay, so
That's normal. I'm
Yeah.
angry. Did you ever bring like toys to school, and you weren't supposed to? Did they ban toys from your bringing toys to school at your school too?
I don't really remember, but I do remember Pogs. Like I remember.
Okay,
so
they
we
banned
were-
Pogs because there was like wars about there were Pog wars.
Oh yeah,
People would like lose the game. I don't even know how to play Pogs, but they would lose the game just fucking
It was full on gambling.
just
going on.
pitch the fucking metal Pog at someone else's forehead.
I remember when my friends came home from school, like his mother just bought him that whole Pog set. It came
Yeah,
with like
with
a
the
wrestling
slammers
ring
and-
and a
okay.
slammers
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
5,000 Pogs.
Yeah.
And he came home from school and she was like, "Where's your? I thought you brought your Pogs to school." He's like, "I did." And he's like, "Where is it?" He's like,
I lost them in a game of Pog.
I lost them, and also we're remortgaging the house because
Yeah.
I managed to lose everything we have on
I
Pogs.
lost $45,000, Mom.
And I think the second parents realize that holy shit, they're gambling over
Yeah.
there. Like that is not a good idea.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's hilarious as the good Jewish kids that we are, we're taught on Hanukkah On Hanukkah,
Yeah.
the whole game, the only game we play
Dreidel.
is Dreidel, and that's about gambling.
Dude, so I was bored. I was bored and just like I didn't know what to do with my
Yeah.
time, so I just typed in Snake into Google, and you
Yeah.
can play Snake on Google. You play
Sick.
and
Look at you.
Minesweeper.
That's you, Jason.
But I have to be on the
That's-
computer for
No,
work.
you like exciting things
Okay.
like Snake
Point
and
is-
Minesweeper.
and
That's what
then
you seek out.
Snake rules, and then
Life's gotten too complicated.
Google's got a fucking dreidel game, but they don't explain. All you do is spin the dreidel. Nothing happens except for you get to read the side of the dreidel.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
it?
that's all it is.
Not how the game goes.
So what's the game?
Well, the game is just like each side represents a certain amount of points, and you pretty much just battle.
So you have to be Jewish to play this game on Google. So they don't explain anything except for this is like Chim or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, exactly. There is the whole thing is like there's letters on each side, and it
Yeah.
stands for a sentence. This is like a big miracle happened here, and it's actually pretty funny. In Israel, it's a big miracle happened here, and in anywhere else in the world, if you get a dreidel, it says
Israel?
a big miracle happened there.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so there's a different letter, like
Wow.
depending on where you are, you know. And also another really funny thing about just like Israel just being like, look, we're better. There's a Passover. There's 2 meals. We have like you'll learn. There's 2 meals for the
I'll learn,
Passover
yeah.
dinner.
Yeah.
And
Which
in
one's
Israel,
Passover? What month is that?
Passover is when Jesus was.
Okay,
was
what month
killed.
is that?
It's Easter month.
Okay.
And so. When Jesus died. Do you
Yeah.
remember when Jesus died, Jason? Your savior.
I was there, yeah.
And there's 2 dinners that you're supposed to do. And in Israel, they only do 1 because they're like, why do you do 2? You know, and the reason is they probably made it up because of fucking the mother side and the father side were all like, you've got to come to my house
Oh,
for
okay.
dinner.
Yeah.
So it's almost as if they created 2 Christmases just to shut up the family.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just to go
Okay.
like, okay, you spend it with everybody, all right?
Okay, so basically Pogs were banned from your school is what you're saying.
Pogs were banned from my school, and there was another one. I don't know.
Pokemon cards showed up, and they banned them from my school because a kid at another school nearby got stabbed over a shiny Charizard card.
Man, Charizard's the biggest card.
It's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, a kid got stabbed over it, dude.
I get that.
In 5th grade.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah, you got that?
Don't walk around with your Charizard all fucking, all proud, and don't
yeah.
think someone's gonna take you privileged piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you ever? I remember because we were talking about Lego before. I remember like I want to be friends with this kid.
Yeah.
And he kind of like I think he
We're
wants to-
friends, Jason. We are.
Yeah?
We are friends.
Yeah. And he was like, I'll be friends with you. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna lend you. We're not gonna play at this recess. I'll lend you my toy, my Lego that I brought with me to school,
I love this kid.
and then you have to give it back to me, and then we'll be friends.
Wow.
And then I was like, yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Fucking
And
awesome.
so-
I want to be a friend so badly.
And so I spent the whole recess playing alone,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't know how to fuck it. I had 1 Lego. I couldn't even make it fight with something else. So I just like spent the entire recess just throwing it in the air and catching it. But then I threw it. I was 5 years old. I was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
I threw it and it went over the fence
Oh,
onto
shit,
the
son.
boulevard, and
Shit,
I
son.
crawled under the fence, got all fucking dirty, just full of mud. Crawled and went on the sidewalk, grabbed the Lego. Kids were cheering me on when I was crawling back. Because this is the most illegal. You can't fucking do this.
Right,
That school's
right.
like a prison, you know? It's like
Right. You were escaping.
yeah, and then I got yelled at by my teacher for being all muddy. But little did she know that I escaped school and came back. I was like the fucking guy from Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, exactly. One freckled kid in the
Yeah.
back was like, Jason was a good man. He did the thing no one thought was possible.
But also, like, you're a kindergarten teacher. She scolded me for being muddy. You know?
Yeah.
You're dealing with 5-year-olds. They're fucking idiots.
Well, I mean, our parents were got slapped in the face with a ruler when they disobeyed people. I remember my best friend's mother used to tell me stories about in high school. They used to slap the fuck out of them with rulers.
Yeah.
Knuckles down, like put your hands down and just smack.
But was she Jewish?
She was Jewish, yeah.
Okay, so they had, because I know the nuns used to do that shit. That's what I hear.
Yeah, they
about.
brought in the nuns.
They brought in-
Yeah, they brought in a bus of nuns. They're like,
Yeah.
all right, Jews are being bad. Bring the nuns in.
Yeah,
Keep them
okay.
afraid of the Catholic religion.
Okay.
As if you're not scary enough. You're like,
Yeah.
do you want to go join the religion with the dead person hanging on their roof? It's so scary, man. First time you go by a church, like, what's with the hanging dead guy? Why do we? Is Halloween all year round at this establishment?
Yeah, I don't know. I never got corporally punished, really.
And the skins de cada la mocha. I got
Yeah.
beat a little bit at home, a little slap around, nothing bad.
Yeah, nothing
you know what I mean?
crazy.
Nothing
Just a
like
couple
marks.
yeah.
You know, maybe a
Yeah.
few marks, but not like marks. You know.
Yeah, I don't. I remember one time was like not bad, but yeah, no marks, no
Yeah.
marks.
A lot of grabbing, a lot of wrist grabbing, and just putting around, and I was like still getting the ass slap. That's what they went for. Like
Really?
I
never got
full
slapped on the
ass.
ass.
Yeah, full on like.
That explains a lot about what you like in the bedroom. Eh?
I like a 5-star to the anus. Like absolutely.
Spread them.
Yeah, I want to see fingerprints. I want to be able to open your iPhone with my ass when you're done slapping it.
Ooh, I don't like that.
I like the welty pain of it all, you know?
Yeesh.
I was watching GoldenEye, and because, Sean Connery died recently, so I watched the one without him. And,
Yeah, you watched the. Is that Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah,
it
it's
is,
Pierce
because in the video game it's him. Yeah,
It's the first
square
one.
fucking head.
And there's this one character, such a dumb female character who like orgasms when she kills people. It's so,
Seriously?
Yeah, it's so stupid. She's like always like this stupid smile, like and she's like Russian, obviously. So she was like, oh.
Now I think I'm just realizing how easy it was for Michael Myers to write fucking Austin Powers.
Dude, if you watch GoldenEye, half of the there's a moment literally where like he's in the backseat of a car, Bond's in the backseat of the car, and this crazy Russian bitch is driving, and he like got her to drive her somewhere, and then he gets some information from her, and he goes okay, and then he just judo chops her with,
in the neck,
and then
she
goes
falls
to
asleep.
and it's like wow. And then there's another one where they're in the car, and his car goes doo 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 doo, and a little screen comes up, and it's pretty much Basil. Fucking, like I realized that it's not even so making fun of the old ones as much as
what happened the year before.
Yeah, that movie GoldenEye is funny because there is some pure comedy moments. Like they threw in some, like when he meets the guy who makes him all the gadgets, there are pure jokes.
Who
like
was it? Who was the guy for the guy? Oh, it was that old guy. Yeah.
Q or whatever.
He was like in nothing else, right?
Yeah, it was before he died and John Cleese replaced him. And he and there's like a scene where there's a guy who goes into this phone booth like in the background, like it's not even the foreground.
Yeah.
And then there's this like an air balloon, like as if in a
car.
Why am I no
air
words?
balloon?
Yeah, what's the word?
The fuck's wrong
airbag.
with you?
Yeah,
Yeah, an airbag.
A giant airbag goes off, and he's just like stuck into the window.
Really?
And then like later, a few minutes later, you see it being wheeled by, and they go like that, and it's like they don't even pay too much attention to it.
That's great.
And Daniel Craig, they don't do that at all.
No,
It's
that
just
was the
like,
gritty reboot.
Yeah.
That's the era of the gritty reboot.
it's super. I want a Jewish guy to play James Bond.
Ugh,
James
not
Bond.
today.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I die tomorrow?
I'll die tomorrow if it's easier for anybody.
Can I live another day, please?
Yeah.
Would it be a bother for you
Do you think I
let
can
me?
switch to the accountant division? This is very action-packed for me.
I don't want to complain, but too much, a little bit more desert action, and my skin's gonna break out. I can't.
Schlepping around all this action, all these women, they want my attention. He's such a stupid. Also, there's two crazy scenes. One, he's just like the woman's evaluating him, and they're in the car, and he's driving all fast, impressing her. And she's like, "I'm not going to be impressed by this, Mr. Bond." And he's like, "Oh yeah," and he presses a button, and literally in his car, a thing opens, and there's champagne and two glasses.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh," and they just start making out. And it's
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
Okay. And then later, Sean Bean is the bad guy in this movie.
Really?
Sean Bean. Sean Bean.
Sheen Bean.
Sheen Bean. The Scene Bean. And so Scene Bean's in this movie, and he's a bad guy, and everything's fine. And then at the end, he like manages to kidnap the Bond girl, the damsel in distress, and for no reason, he's just like, "You'll be mine." He starts licking her, grabbing her ass, and like trying to have sex with her. It's not on, eh?
No, it's not. I saw it blink before the camera.
We always
but now
fuck
it's
up
not.
at some point.
Yeah. We
That's
don't
okay.
have one.
Anyways, so
Yeah.
we'll end it. Doesn't matter. We don't need video. It's fine. And it's just hilarious. Like for no reason, why is he trying to rape her? Like why did you just throw?
I wasn't
that
paying
in?
attention, and that's the first time I'm hearing that.
Oh yeah. Like I'm saying,
I
the
didn't
bad guy
realize
at the
that.
end of the movie for no reason. He
Yeah.
hasn't even met the girl
Yeah.
who he just kidnapped. He only kidnapped her because of Bond, and he just starts licking her and whatever. And then like later, right at the end,
Weird.
he's like, she tastes like strawberries, and Bond's like, I wouldn't know. Like, he's like really like if he is. He's like, well, I would. I so fucked her back then. I fucked her so
I
hard.
fucked her before you.
Yeah, she likes me. And, it was so,
And then he's
so
like,
dumb.
"Well, it's a strictly professional relationship."
Yes, Mr. Bond. It's so dumb.
Okay.
Hey, anyways, like, share, tell your
Keep
friends.
telling your friends. We see it popping up on the audio. Keep telling your friends and share YouTube, share audio, share it all. Have parties where you all watch it on a different device so our numbers go up.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Jason, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, bye.
All right, goodbye.
Friendship, friendship, friendship.